Just thought I'd share my Suboxone withdrawal testimony. My last dose was at 2:40 a.m. Saturday. It's 1 a.m. Tuesday morning. So I believe I'm approaching 48 hours. I've been on Suboxone 11 years. It's a long time. How I got on Suboxone back in 2010 was in a tragic accident. Gas pipeline blew up on my front lawn. Unfortunately, I was with my girlfriend. She didn't make it. Luckily, my parents, my sister weren't home at the time, so that's at least the silver lining. But obviously, I got severely injured. Was given a 10% chance to live. I was in a coma for 2 months. I was in the hospital for 6 months. So obviously, I got put on oxycodone, and I was taking that. And I took that for about a year. And as time was going on, for that year, I was just increasing my dose because I was going through so much physical pain, so much emotional pain of losing my girlfriend, losing my house, losing, everything, my health. You hear me talk with a raspy voice right now. That's because of that injury. You may see scars. That's because of that injury. So my mind's kind of scattered. Bear with me here. So I took oxycodone for a year and, copious amounts of other opiates, Sopana, long-acting morphine. They threw the book at me. I got whatever I want. I remember I got a 120 milligram oxys at one point, and I was abusing them. I remember on the 1-year anniversary of that explosion, September 2011, I remember I took over 100 milligrams instant release of oxycodone, and it was at that point I'm like, this is getting out of hand. I'm lucky to be alive, and here I am a year later about to overdose on oxy. Every time I'd take it, I'd start throwing up because I was taking such a high dose. So it was time to get off it. I said, check me in a rehab center. I got a pain management doctor. They said, all right, get in the rehab center. We got something for you. Suboxone. So I was given Suboxone. It was pretty good. It's like I never even went through a withdrawal. There's no, you can take 100 milligrams. I was taking 200 milligrams per 24-hour period at one point, plus extended releases. Didn't feel any of the withdrawal on Suboxone. That was 2011. Now it's 2022. For years now, I feel like my pain has been manageable, where I don't need to be on this bunk. I talked to my doctors about it. They want me to stay on it, but I'm pretty sure they're shills for it. They get some kickback, that's a whole other, let's not get into that. But, they told me there's no side effects to Suboxone. There's no reason I shouldn't be on it. But, I should have been on it. I should have been off it for years, I feel like. Like I said, my pain's been manageable. And I've just been scared to take that leap because I know how brutal those withdrawals are. Now it's time. I'm prayed up to the Lord. Been thinking about this for weeks now, and I said, you know what, this is my last dose. This is my last dose on technically 2:40 Sunday morning, about 2:40 a.m. Sunday morning. I'm getting my stuff messed up. 2:40 Sunday morning, that's my last dose. And now it's 1 a.m. Tuesday morning. So it's almost about 48 hours, and I'm going through it, man. I'm going through it. A lot of stretches, and I'm just doing that in bed when I'm sleeping. I'm just tossing, turning, stretching, restlessness. My back's killing me. That's why you see these things. There's a back brace, it's helped me keep my back straight. It ain't taking away the pain, I'll tell you that much. Tried to exercise today. Went to shoot some hoops at the gym. I could barely lift that basketball, man. Usually I'm shooting like this, man. Easy. I could barely shoot that thing, man. That's how weak I am right now. hit the bench press, only had half the strength that I usually do. I tried to get a little exercise to distract the withdrawals and helped a little bit, but it's just so difficult. And, I'll be going past hour 48 here. That's when they say it gets even worse. I can't imagine it getting worse than today. But for you guys out there that are on Suboxone or getting off of it, and maybe you see this, maybe it'll help. Because I remember I was just watching some stuff about it. For years, I've been watching testimonies on it, and, without those, I might not even build up the courage to do it. Because this is brutal, man. Because I do have some painful injuries to this day, but I feel like, it's manageable. But if anybody sees this, pray for me. If you're on Suboxone, Subutex, whatever, opiates, you can get past it. You can do it. It's easy for me to say. I'm only on hour 48, but we'll see if I make it to the finish line. But, on my mindset's been, I'm never quitting. Quitting meaning I'm never giving in and taking another Suboxone. I'm dead set on that. After all the suffering today, it did cross my mind, like, okay, if I could just take a little piece and all this will go away. But then all that suffering would be for nothing, and we're not about that. We're dead set on my last Suboxone being taken 48 hours ago, and that will be the last Suboxone ever taken. And, yeah, so tonight, didn't get much sleep last night, don't plan on getting much sleep tonight. Decided to take a little drive to get my mind off things and just distract myself. I'm going to go buy some melatonin, see if that helps. Probably won't, but it's worth a try. But I'll check back in, approaching hour 48. It's pretty bad. We'll check back in.